Hi, I'm Grandpa Sticky, and I like you, and I don't know why you want to play GTA 5 when I don't like it, and you don't want to play with me, so, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
We've got visual on the subject. Now heading eastbound, approaching Frontera Hills. Subject's taking out traffic. Control, we need a 15. We need more units.
QRX, backup is inbound.
Now heading eastbound, approaching Biltmore Mall.
QSL, now heading eastbound, approaching Biltmore Mall.
They're slowing down. QRX. 4220 here. I'm joining the pursuit.
QSL 4220.
Control, I'm gonna try to take them out. We've just hit the subject. 4221, my car's taking a beating. New primary required. This is 4220. I'll take the lead.
Got it, QSL.
They're heading up to Biltmore Mall.
QSL, heading up to Biltmore Mall.
4220, I've lost the subject. Can't see them up ahead. 4220, they're... 4221, subject located. We're in chase. Now heading eastbound by Biltmore Mall.
All units, 4221 is back in pursuit of the subject. Subject is headed eastbound by Biltmore Mall.
I got him.
$42.20, what's the status?
They got loose. We are still chasing. I'm back on them, Control. Resuming pursuit.
Be advised, 4220 is back in pursuit of the subject.
Control, send me a 15.
QRU, no units available to respond.
Control, we've lost the subject. Last seen heading eastbound through Edgewood Valley.
QSL, units commence standard search of Edgewood Valley. Over. Be advised, active pursuit is called off. Pursuit is in 07.
QSL Control, can you show me a 59?
All right, QSL.
Initiating pursuit of that subject. Now heading westbound through Edgewood Valley.
Be advised, 4221 has picked up pursuit of that earlier subject. The subject is heading westbound through Edgewood Valley.
They can't keep it on the road. We got him, we got him!
4221, do you have an update?
Subject is still running, Control. They broke free. Control, we're running out of units here. Can we get some backup?
We have no units nearby. Requested 15 has been denied.
Control, they're getting away. I can no longer see them. Control, we're back on them. Resuming the chase.
Be advised, 4221 has resumed pursuit of the subject.
Now heading westbound on Cubs Way. Subject is giving their suspension a beating. We just hit the subject. Control, we've just rammed the subject. Subject is pulling out of sight. Subject's gotten away. Last seen heading northbound through Edgewood Valley.
QSL. We've got eyes on the subject vehicle. Now heading southbound through Edgewood Valley. All units, 4222 has resumed pursuit of the subject. Subject is headed southbound through Edgewood Valley. Control, we need more units here. QRX.
4221, joining the chase.
Okay, QSL 4221. Now heading northbound, approaching Frontera Hills. QSL now northbound through Frontera Hills. Control, we've lost visual on the pursuit subject. This is 4222, we've got eyes on the subject. Now heading eastbound, approaching Fairview Fields. QSL, now eastbound through Fairview Fields.
I just dented their panels, Control. They're not stopping, though.
Control, we've just had a collision with the subject in traffic.
Well, we just took a hard hit, Control. They're trying to take us out. I'm on them. We're back in the chase. They broke free.
QSL, all units, chase is still active. We've got the subject stopped. Control, can we get a 15? QRU, no units available to respond. Now heading southbound, approaching Sandino Ranches. QSL, now southbound through Sandino Ranches.
This is 4223. We've lost contact with the pursuit. I'm trying to take the subject down, Control.
Subject vehicle just landed a real stunt here.
4220, the subject has given us the slip.
4222, no visual on subject. Last seen heading southbound through Fairview Fields. All units, commence grid by grid of Fairview Fields. Advise on progress. Over. We're out of code 3. The pursuit is terminated. QSL, show us clear. Okay, QSL.
Control, we're in pursuit of that previous 37. Now heading eastbound through Fairview Fields.
All units, 4221 has taken up pursuit of that aforementioned 37. Subject is headed eastbound through Fairview Fields.
Control, we need a 15.
QRU, there are no units close by to help out. Box them in. They're still going, Control. We're still in chase. We gave them a little shove.
4221, our car's wrecked. Need someone to replace us. 4223, we've got eyes on the subject. Just rammed the subject, Control. We've got them. QRX.
Have you apprehended the subject?
We couldn't contain them, Control. Still at large. Subject just hit the ground hard.
4222, we're out of the pursuit. Our unit's been immobilized. QSL.
Control, I've lost sight of the target. 4221, we've got them. We've got them. Resuming pursuit. 4221, I can see them. Resuming pursuit.
All units, 4221 is back in pursuit of the subject.
Control, locking the subject in. Control, failure on the arrest. Subject got loose. Requesting backup.
QRU, no units available to respond. What's your location of travel now?
Now heading eastbound through Fairview Fields.
QSL, now eastbound through Fairview Fields.
Control, this is 4223. Show us in pursuit.
Got it, QSL. Control, moving too fast. We can't pursue.
Control, subject's lost us. Last seen heading eastbound through Fairview Fields.
All units, commence grid by grid of Fairview Fields. Advise on progress. Over. We're out of code 3. The pursuit is terminated.
Affirmative, QSL.
about goddamn time, Jesus fucking Christ. How many times I gotta fucking invite you? He said, oh, I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna invite you to a voice chat. I said, well, I ain't playing GTA 5. And you said, well, you don't have to. I was like, okay, fine. I'm waiting. No invite. No invite. No, 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 no invite. None. Not a one. So I sent you an invite. I'm like, okay, well, I'll start it. Okay. So I'm like, okay, no, you didn't send me 3. Nope, nope. No, no. The only thing I got in my notification is Malted Magnet because I asked him where he was hiding. He said China, and I was like, "There's a lot of Asians there." He's like, "Very true," but yeah, that's all I have. I don't have any invites. None. You're not even showing as a party that you have a party going on. And I don't know. You're just weird. What's up, bitch? Yes, I am. Okay, I'll whistle. I'll whisper. I was being loud. Well, then fucking fix it and quit complaining to me. Who, baby? Well, fucking bring it on. I ain't scared of you. Well, you want a cookie or cracker? A special brownie? Hell yeah. It's about time you get a job. You fucking freeloader. Goddamn freeloader, bitch. Uh-huh. Blame it on her. She ain't here to protect herself, so you gotta blame it on her. Yeah, but you can't drive for shit, so I don't want to hear it. Yeah, but you're not playing track. I'm on Heat right now. Playing what shit? Oh, I got it. I got 7. Well, the thing of it is, and I think I told you this the other day. The thing of it is Gran Turismo 7 claims to be the best sim racing game there is. Okay. However, I know a lot about building engines. I know a lot about building transmissions. I know a lot about the brake system. I know a lot about cars. 30 years in the business, I know a lot about cars. So my first car was a Skyline. I bought it and I fixed it up the way it should be fixed. And people accuse me of cheating all the time because I'm so fast. And I'm like, no, you just got to know the cars. And they wanted me to get into professional. I'm like, fuck that. I ain't fucking going into that shit. I mean, I can make money out of it, but the brake systems on these cars are stupid. They're stupid. Right. I had a friend whose wife, she got hit real bad, and they got a hell of a settlement out of it. He went out and bought the VR, a steering wheel, a thrust controller for the gears, and a 3 pedal system, and all that. And dude, I was wasting him every freaking race. When he got that shit, I couldn't touch him. He's like, it's so like real life. You look to the left and you're looking out the windows. You look to the right, you're looking out the, I was like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, man, if you ever get it, I was like, man, I'm never going to be that rich. I had every fucking PlayStation there was. But when the doctor put me on disability, I had to end up selling all of them but my 4 and 5. And hello, LG. How are you, brother? You okay? LG. Yeah, Leprechaun God. I can talk louder if you want. He's like taking his fucking headphone off, like, Jesus fucking Christ. All you got to do is hit your PS button, go down to game base, click on that, go down to party, click on that, and go down in there, and the 3 dots on there, you click more, and your audio balance is right there. You click on that, and you turn it more gain. Shrimp lips. You could put D exclamation point K. That'll work. That's how it works. Or or you could put capital D, lowercase L, and uppercase K. Yeah, that'll spell dick too. I had a guy jump in my freaking chat box the other day, and he's like, "Who are you?" And I was like, "Well, I'm me. Who are you?" He's like, "Didn't we used to play together?" And I'm like, "No, I don't know." He's like, "Well, you're on my friends list." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, then we probably played together." And he was somebody from way back PS2, PS3 days when I went as running short. It was capital RUNNIN underscore capital SHORT. And yeah, he asked me straight out. He's like, dude, he's like, I know we played together. He says, because you drive just like one of my friends. And I'm like, okay, who's your friend? And he was like, well, I don't know where he went to. His name used to be Running Short. And I'm like, that's me, bitch. PlayStation is doing a lot of shit to keep their fucking people because everybody's going over to Xbox. Well, the case ain't got nothing to do with what's inside. Well, send it to me. I'll repair it for you. Holy shit. I just hit a fucking jump with the Koenigsegg. 332 yards. You know the where the grocery or the little handy mart is at the bottom of the hill on Columbia, right before you take that U-turn around the back of it, that jump right before it. I just hit 332 yards with the Koenigsegg on that motherfucker. Well, it's good for jumping every now and then. You know, and if you could change the transmission out, if you could put like a 5-speed in it, that some bitch would be badass. You wouldn't touch it. But it's got that single freaking transmission, and the takeoff is so low. But people use it to drag race with, and if you put track tires and build it for track, and then drag race it, and know how to control it, you got to put your game in standard, but it doesn't shift. But you put it in standard and you rev it up to a certain RPM, that some bitch launches like a whore, man. Jesus Christ. She launches like a whore. Hello, watcher. How you doing today? I got one watcher. Got one person watching. Yay, one person. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy me being a butthead, because that's what I'm doing. I got two guys in here. They're playing GTA 5. but I hate that game, so I'm not playing it. So you can watch me just jump because nobody wants to play with me because I beat them too bad. Where? Come on, Leprechaun. Let me know where. Come on. Come on. Because I guarantee well, you guys have beat me on a lot of races because I can't drive. But when I say that nobody wants to, come on, Nate. Come on, Nasty Nate Jr. Laugh out loud, I'll play it. Come on, Nasty Nate. I'll race you. No problem. You're a veteran too? Well, thank you for your service, brother. Or are you a veteran of the game? Which one are you veteran of? Are you a veteran of the game or are you a veteran of the military? Oh, veteran of the game. Okay. Hold on, guys. I gotta turn my game down, turn you guys up. Because I can't hear ya. Where you at? Oklahoma. I don't know about that. You ever been to West Virginia? No, but I did a couple of hoes once. I've ne- I've never been to hoe. Aw, you cussed. I'm telling. Hey, did you know that they're getting ready to? Oh, let's see. Oh, can we get a zero on this? Come on, fall off. Oh, what'd we get? Yep, distance 0 yards. I hit a jump at 0 yards. I need to go find some people to mess with. I think I will get my MX5 out, my 2015 MX5, and go find people and mess with them. Yeah, it's a pretty decent game. It's a lot better than GTA 5. I hate GTA 5. I really hate GTA 5. Oh, there's somebody. Fast travel over to this guy and see if he wants to mess around. Of course, the car I got doesn't have a back seat, so if he wants to mess around, he'll have to. Oh, he went in the freaking garage. Damn it. Each other?
Control, I'm back on that earlier 37. Now heading eastbound through Edgewood Valley.
All units, 4220 has initiated pursuit of that previous suspect vehicle. Subject is headed eastbound through Edgewood Valley.
4220, they've gotten away. Last seen heading eastbound through Edgewood Valley.
QSL, units commence standard search of Edgewood Valley. Over.
Control, I found them again. Now heading southbound through Edgewood Valley.
Be advised, 4220 is back in pursuit of the subject. Subject is heading southbound through Edgewood Valley.
We've lost visual on the pursuit subject.
Visual has been lost. Search the area where subject was last seen.
What is? Titan Quest? I can't spend any more money. I just had to buy a carburetor for my
4223, we've lost
leaf
visual on
blower.
the subject.
$28. What car? I mean, unless you have an old school car, you're not gonna need a carburetor for a car. What year is it? 97? No, it's fuel injection. I think it was like, no. They started out approximately like 88, 89. That's when they had the single throttle body fuel injection, and it was positioned like a carburetor with one jet, like right on top. Got some guy running from me. He's in a Skyline. He wants nothing to do with my MX-5. What's that? Where? Into the raceway? Is what? And you say you got me beat? Are you sure? He's like, maybe. I might have you beat. So what was it again? 300 what? 389, huh? And you got me beat. Are you sure? Oh, I deleted it. I just sent him a screenshot of the 577.44 yard jump. He's got me beat though, Brett. I think so. What'd he do? I no, I don't remember that. You got excited over your mom touching your pee pee? Wow. It's okay, man. You're allowed to get excited over your mommy touching your pee pee. It's okay. I won't judge you. How long has it been since you played? Well, last time I played was when that one guy was invisible and I couldn't see him, and every time I spawned up, he freaking shot me. That wasn't funny because every time I spawned in and came back to where I was supposed to be at, he'd shoot me. And then there was a guy on top of the freaking construction building that was taking all kinds of shots for me. I was headshotting him like over and over and over, and he wasn't dying. He wasn't dying at all. And I got so mad at that. I was like, you stupid son of a biscuit eater. Right? That's why I don't play, because it made me mad. Oh, I hate Fortnite too. I played that with my step grandson. He's like, you need to get into this. You need to get into this. It's a really cool game. It really is. Of course, he's 18. So, and at the time he was 16. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll get into it. So I downloaded it. First time in, I'm standing there. He's like, just stand here and watch what I do. And I'm like, okay. So I was standing there watching what he did. And somebody freaking shot me in the head. I'm like, what do you want? So are you saying you want me to join and make a host a game?
4221. Visual on the subject has been lost.
You want me to play Fortnite?
The subject last seen heading eastbound through Edgewood Valley.
QSL, units commence standard search of Edgewood Valley. Over. We've lost the subject. The pursuit is terminated.
4221, copy that, Control. You can clear us from the call.
QSL, got it.
God, this guy's lagging like a bitch. I mean, he's lagging hard. He's like jumping everywhere. Are you talking about malted magnet? That boy, when he first started out, he was ass. I mean, he was not good at all. But as he got to playing with us, yeah. Yeah, I like malted. He's pretty cool. That boy, yeah, he's come up in the world. He he told me the other day. He's like, hey, he says, I was playing with him, and he's like, hey, you like how my RSR takes off without no wheel spin? I was like, yeah, how'd you do that? He's like, traction on, but don't tell anybody. Like, everybody knows that. I told him straight out. I was like, everybody knows that. Come on, JJ. You got a Porsche. I got a Ford GT. And I'm sitting here feathering the gas, trying to get you to catch up to me. Infamous. That guy's a dick. I hate him. He would get on to my YouTube when I was streaming and comment, well, I could do this better and I could do that better. I said, and I told him straight out over the mic, I was like, shut your mouth and get in here and prove it. Well, I kind of figured out that he has a modded account for PlayStation, for Need for Speed Heat. Well, because I had my RSR, he had his RSR, and we were on a straight stretch on Columbia, and he walked away from me and not even hitting us. I mean, he literally fucking just left me in the dust. And I asked him straight out. I was like, hey, I said, I said, hey, is your account modded? And he was like, no. I said, you're lying to me, aren't you? No. I said, come on, be truthful. Okay, fine, yeah, it's modded. I was like, all right then, don't ever play with me again. So yeah, all his record times, are all freaking modded. So I've blocked him again. I was like, I'm done with you. Done with you, little boy. And Wesley, hell, I freaking beat Wesley in an F40 in his RSR. Yeah. I wonder if this guy's PC or Xbox. He's a low-level guy driving around in a Porsche GT3. And I just raced him with my Mazda MX-5, the newer one. He's low-level because he's not got the power that he should have in that GT3.
Subject just took a hard fall, but they're still fleeing. Pursuit is underway of previous subject. Be advised, 4222 has initiated pursuit of that earlier 38. All available units, please respond. Be advised, eyes on the subject has been lost. Start searching the last known location of the subject.
Yeah, he's lagging real bad, but
Pursuit is an 07. We can't locate the subject.
Copy QSL.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, that's cheating. I just go straight in there and throw it one time and win first time. So I did, I did. Yeah. How? I love those things. Those things are so funny. I got pee. No, I don't want his mom to get my pee on her hands. No, I don't. I don't want her sticking her hands in his pocket trying to play with his pee pee and get my pee on her hand. I'll be right back, gentlemen. I got to go use the restroom. I'm loading up on you, LC or LG. You're a TV now. You are a TV because you're an LG. Yeah, he's on League for Speed. Yeah, I'm going to teach. I'm going to teach him how to race now. Yeah, right. I'll be out of the garage in a minute. I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Hey, LG, would you call me before I went to go pee? Would you call me before I went to go pee? No. No, he called me something. Would you call me? No. That's not it. It was a motherfucker. And 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 you know, if you keep your mother off the street, nobody will fuck her. Where you at? Oh. My hometown? What's your mom's name again? Huh? Leisha? Yeah, Lisha. Leisha. Did you get that J Storm? Oh, if you didn't get it, then I'm coming out of it. Oh hell, there's a lot of new people on this. A lot of Xbox and computer people, PC people. Oh, that's what I like. I like that a lot. Yeah, because you can change the color of your headlights. You can change the color of a lot of shit. What are you driving? Is that a... I'm about to fucking just waste you. NSX. Do you see my skin, my wrap? Do you see my wrap? Everybody does every now and then. I hate when that happens. Look at you glitching all over the place. There's a reason I have bump and run on the side of my car. You want me to slow down? Wait for you? It's your dumbass for fucking, god damn, I just hit a fucking building, really? Seriously? I come around that turn and my car, like, said straight into the side of that building. Oh, it's okay. You're not going to stay in front long. See what I mean? He messed up coming around the hotel. He hit the side of the hotel, Brett. Yeah, you got to be careful on that. You don't want to do that when somebody's like really close to you. You want me to wait for you? You got to pass Frosted Tongue first. Fucking Frosted Tongue. That's funny. So, let me guess, you got that name because your mom's pussy smells like shrimp? I mean, she's turning you on all the time, so, you know. Damn, that's a bad time. 2:45, Jesus. 2:45 on Sonic. Okay, let me get a car that's like close to. What do I pick? Jesus Christ, what do I pick? That's close to. Okay, I got a car. Come on, let's go. You want to do J-Storm? Got a guy down here in the newer Mustang thinking he's bad. I got a guy with a. Huh? Which one? The 80s model or the 90s? Oh, that one? Yeah, the other one is a 2015. You'll beat me with this because I can't control this car for shit. Welcome back. Oh. I'm like, welcome back, and then he left, and now he's back, and yeah, now we can. They do, yeah, you're right. I was wondering where the fuck I seen that. I was like, that's a 90s cup. Oh, I need to put my YouTube tag on the back of this one. I haven't. That tells you right there how long it's been since I drove this thing. I mean, I've got the yellow, purple, white, and black scheme on it, which is most of my cars now. I love JStorm. I used to hate it, but the guy I was talking about earlier that got the virtual reality and all that, that's all he wanted to race. That's all he wanted to race. And yeah, I tell you what, I am going with my 2015 against your 90s. I raced a guy one time, and him and I was like so close around the whole track. You just got hit by a truck. I'll race your RX-7 against RX-7. I hate mine because it won't turn. But I did figure out when you get these cars that will not turn, if you put drift suspension on them, yeah, them suckers turn a lot better. Good luck. I hope you win. Okay, I'm muting. You know me, I mute when I race. I'll be right back. 1,466 yards ahead of you. I wrecked. I actually wrecked when when you come down off the hill there and you go through that little chicane thing. I hit a tree, stopped dead. So yeah, and you did. I've seen you have a bad start. That was a bad start. It took you forever to get past second place because you just suck. I don't suck. I just put it in my mouth and wallow it around until it quits moving, or until the swelling goes down. Are you going for Columbia? Please tell me you're going for Columbia. Oh man, you're going to race Columbia with the RX-7. You're so not smart. Good luck, LG. I'm gonna let you get like a half a mile ahead of me before I even start. That way, give you at least a little chance. Me by 1,566 yards. Frosted tongue. I lied. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to cough in your ear. Meow. Meow, meow. Well, dude, that's watching. You said that you will not fight for a country. Well, if you won't fight for your country, get the fuck out. That's all I gotta say. Me being a United States Army veteran, I'm offended by that. I'm offended by what you said. You're a bitch. Yeah, you can buy Lester's factory now. Oh, and by the way, LG, I'm running drag tires on this car. And you still can't catch me. The gallon. That's what I'm using. And I've only shot it off. I've already shot it off twice. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I just went to fucking grass, man. I just went to fucking grass. Oh, good. Ooh, baby. No, I didn't crash again. It's not over yet, homie. No, 974. 974 yards. Hey, Brat. I just beat him again. 974 yards ahead of him. I thought you said you were going to come on here and beat me. What are you doing? Dude, while you guys were over there playing GTA 5 and all your other ones. So, yeah, you got the wrong engine. What engine you got in there? You need the 4.0 flat 6. Yeah, you need the 4.0. It's a lot faster. And if you want my build, I'll give you... Oh, shit. Excuse me. I'll give you my build. Did somebody run you off the road or something? Powdered tongue or frosted tongue? Is his tongue frosted because he eats frosted flakes? Yeah, the 4.0 flat 6. That's a Jeep Grand Cherokee engine. Do you know that? The GTO, or the GTO, Jesus. The 4.0 flat 6 is a Jeep engine. Yeah. Your Jeep Grand Cherokees, dual. Always. Yeah, suspension is stripped. Hey. $20 is $20. um, I ain't gonna give you everything. Yeah, 7 speed. What the hell? Are you on dial up or what? Fucking Jesus Christ. 22 hours. You want to. Oh, you want to do NOS? Let's do NOS, bitch. Yeah. Tell him that. Oh, it's Will I Am. I'm hearing my voice in your. Wow. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Boy, that echo's annoying. All right, come on, Leprechaun. You think that car's badass? Let's go. Come on. Okay, I tell you what. Follow me down here. I'll change into my Koenigsegg. Well, there goes that guy. Me neither. Okay, turn your alarm off. Which way were we going? I just got so fucking. I got turned around. Yeah, hold on. I'll get my Kona sig out. Let me find a race so I can switch. Yeah, I see it. I see it. And then we'll drag race from here all the way back to the racetrack, I guess, if you want. And my wrap's not coming on in this car. Don't go in the water now. Wrong lane, bitch. Jesus Christ. That's motherfucking Jason Bourne. We were drag racing, and he's like, we're going up through there almost side by side, and a cop pulls out in front of him. It just destroys him. uh, that's because I quit because I was laughing too damn hard. Yeah, that was funny. That was hilarious. I've never. Well, yeah, I have. I have seen that, but. Oh. I like coming up this road, and then. Oh yes, baby. And I do it to your picture. But anyway, when you get up to the raceway, hit NOS and hit that jump. That's what I'm talking about. The outside one? Oh, yeah? You'll not beat it. What are you using, the Koenigsegg? You'll not beat it. When you get up here, I'll show you which car to use. I better get out of the way. Oh shit, I'm still in the way. And Frosted Tongue's over here fucking with me. It's the G-Wagon. And it's all stock. No, you won't jump it good with that. You better put that away. Oh. Why didn't you stay in the car you were in? Yeah, when you do the G-Wagon, here, let me get off of here so I can give you my build. Well, I'll just wait until you come out with it. And so that he could try to get it, so he can try to beat my jump. No, no, listen, come over here. Okay, so the engine, you want the 5.0 V8. Okay, dual turbo. You want the rally suspension. Okay. You want the track tires, Elite Track. You want the 8-speed transmission, and then the track differential. But keep the body parts and everything stock. And when you're done with that, come out here and I'll show you where to hit the jump at. Yeah, the nitrous you want to the nitrous you want to use the big bottle, and you want to hit it right here like this. You want to get as close to that fence as you can. That way, when you jump, you go over the track, over the where people sit, and out on the other side. It is. It's slow as shit. I'll go up here and set where you're supposed to start from. I had a guy yesterday follow me down this road, and he hit it, and he only got 403. And he landed like the same spot I did. Yeah, if you come up here to Problem Child, that's where I start from. It's from all the way up here at Problem Child. And then now the last intersection before you get around the buildings down there, that's when you want to hit your first nos. Hit your first nos from air. Once that's off, and then pull up a second bottle and hit it, and then hit that jump. Okay, you ready? Go ahead. I'm right behind you. Oh, I hit a car. You hit the fence. You hit the fence. All right, later. Who is Lion Pride? Why are they trying to join my party? Oh my God, there's some guy on here, or girl. Their name is Choo Choo Train. Okay, that's enough. That's just me and you. You know I don't like that stuff. Not too much of it. You can joke every now and then, just not like you used to. You know that. So, take a wild guess at how much money I got on this game. 214 mil. And somebody was like, "Oh, you did the hack. You did the money hack. I didn't. This is all grinding, brother." Yeah, it's all grinding. Okay, I want your verification on something. It's IRL though. IRL. Real life. Real life. Um, so my neighbors are like him and his fiance are like the same age as you, maybe younger, and their grandmother lives right beside me. They live across the street. They live right beside me. Do you know that these two paid a disabled guy that lives right up the street from us to mow his grandmother's grass? He's old and he's got, I think I don't know how, to be honest. I just know that he's disabled because he has told me. Um, I don't know if he's got, bad legs, bad knees, cancer, what, but I don't know how disabled he is. But yeah, he came over yesterday, or came over this morning and mowed his grandmother's grass. And I was like, you lazy sons of bitches. And, and and the really bad part about it is, she sat out in the fucking yard on a fucking chair and watched him do it. Yeah, she just sat there and watched. I mean, she did come out with a, well, they call it a leaf blower, but it's got the power of a freaking hair dryer. It's a little battery powered freaking blower, little hair dryer thing. And she came out and blew off the sidewalk with it. But that's all she did. That's enough to piss me off. Because I used to mow it. I used to mow it, and the wife was like, I don't know why you're doing that. I was like, because they're not doing it. Somebody has to. The old woman can't get out there and do it herself. You know? Well, I want to keep the peace, you know? Well, I don't even know if they paid him. I don't know if they paid him or if they were just talking to him one day and he's like, oh, yeah, I'll do it, you know, but I can almost guarantee that he didn't just come out and say, oh, I'll do it. Because he can hardly fucking walk. He's so much worse than I am. You know, I can barely walk myself nowadays. I got a fucking walker, and I got a fucking, I got a walker, and I got a wheelchair for, like, if I go out to festivals or anything, I can take my wheelchair and walk, or, you know, but anyway. And he's worse off than I am. And he was out there. I tell you what, he is so bad, he had to ride his riding lawnmower from his house across the street with his cart with the weed eater and the push mower in the back of it. He couldn't just walk across the street carrying it or hold it or pushing that lawnmower. It is. I think so. Evidently, that guy didn't like what I said. Oh yeah, they got. Here's the thing: they had a lawnmower, okay, and I had another lawnmower, and I was parting it out. And he's like, "Hey," he says, "do you have the shutoff cable for that?" And I was like, "Yeah." He says, "What are you gonna do with that?" I said, "Probably throw it away. Nobody ever buys those, you know." He's like, "Well, can I have it?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Do you need one?" He said, "Yeah, I got a lawnmower over there that's you know bad." He says it's frizzled up, and you know. I was like, "Okay, bring it over here." I said, "I'll throw it on for you." So he brought it over, and I threw it on. Next thing I know, he's out there and his wife's out there, both with a fucking push mower. Excuse me, sorry, mowing their yard. So they got two lawnmowers, two push mowers that run, and they don't want to push them across the street and mow his grandmother's grass. Well, that's like when I first moved in here with the wife. This thing has basically this place I live has basically a 2-car garage, but you have to put them bumper to bumper. You can't put them side by side. But it has basically a 2-car garage. Well, I don't put my car in there. She don't put her car in there, but I put my lawnmower, my motorcycle, and all that shit. And I even made a little man cave in there, so because that's where I sat to smoke weed. And got a big old 60-inch TV that we had that isn't internet capable. I just got it hooked up to a freaking antenna and get local channels. That's all. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, when I first moved in here, the wife never used it. And I went in there and I cleaned it all out. I had a couple trash cans full of stuff and still had 2 piles. And he's like, hey, if you want to use one of my trash cans, just come over and get it and, fill it up full and put it on the curb. I'm like, all right, fine, cool. So I did that. And he's like, hey, my grandmother said if you want to use hers, you can use hers. So I did that, I went over and got hers and filled it up. Got the place cleaned out and everything. And he's like, yeah, he says, I got to clean mine out one day. I'm like, okay. I said, I'll help you. If you ever, if you get to the point to where you want to help, you want it cleaned out, I said, I'll help you. He's like, dude, it's going to be an all-day thing. I was like, what do you mean? And his garage is a 1-car garage. It was stacked from the front to the rear, from the bottom to the top, with all of his dad's stuff that he inherited when his dad died. I'm like, holy shit, dude. I'm like, you're going to need... I said, what are you going to do with all this stuff? He said, I'm just going to throw it away. He said, it's been there forever. I'm just going to throw it away. I'm like, all right. I said, so they're going to need a dumpster. He's like, yeah. He said, that's what I kind of figured. He says, so if I get a dumpster, will you help me clean it? I'm like, yeah, sure. So he got a dumpster one day, and I got dressed, and I went over there, and I started, getting in there and just started throwing shit away. About halfway through, it started stinking so bad. I'm like, what the fuck is in here? Come to find out, there was like a 20-pound fucking possum in there. Shitting and pissing all over everything. Over everything. We caught it and, took it to the wild and let it out. But, when I got done, I was covered in possum shit and piss. And he was almost completely clean. His dad, or his father-in-law came over, her dad came over. He was in there, elbows and assholes, just helping. His brother was in there, elbows and assholes, helping. His friend from work was in there, elbows to asshole, cleaning. And, we all got that shit out of there, and he was just standing around, okay, I don't want that, just throw that away. That's all he did. He just sat there and watched us. But the good thing about it is, I got a shitload of Hot Wheel cars, and I got a couple other things, just a bunch of, little things here and there, that I turned around, put it on Facebook Marketplace, and made over $1,000 with the shit that he was going to throw away. I got a 50-gallon fish tank stand and a 100-gallon fish tank stand. I sanded those all down, repainted them, and then put wood on top of them, made a TV stand and a side table out of it, basically. And I got over $150 out of those. And he was like, well, when the girl came and picked them up, he looked at me, he's like, how much you get out of that? I said, after redoing those, I said, I got $150 out of the pair. I said, so that's $75 a piece. I said, or, 100 for one and 50 for the other. I said, depends on how you look at it. And I had so many people messaging me over those stands. Oh my God, I want to get those. Can you hold them till that? No, I can't hold them. As soon as I put them up, I sold them. I put them up in the morning with pictures of before and after, and pictures of, you know, in the middle of it, this is what I'm doing to it, blah, blah, blah. And as soon as I put it up, my Facebook marketplace is going fucking wild. I was like, holy shit. And I kept telling everybody, well, there's a bunch of people asking about it, first come, first serve. And this girl was like, what's your address? And I gave her my address. Within 5 minutes, she was here. And I helped her load them up. But yeah, and I took the Matchbox cars, and all of them that I thought were worth money, I took pictures of and looked them up on the internet. I've got two that I didn't sell that are worth $200 a piece. They're Batman series. They're the back cars, and they are in fucking pristine fucking. I mean, they're still in the cards and everything. So. Yeah, that's probably a red line. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to give these to my grandson. I'm going to give these to my grandson when he gets older, where he's old enough to appreciate what they are. Here, I'll take pictures of them. Somebody just... And it's the same... One of them is purple and the other one's black. One of them is 001 and the other one's 031 series. But here, I'll take pictures of them. So the first one I'm sending you, let me see if I can get the glare off this motherfucker. Yeah, there we go. The first one I'm sending you is the purple one. Second one I'm sending you is the black one. And then I have Crazy Classics 2, the whole set. And it's got the Wienermobile in it. It's got the Radio Flyer, the Wienermobile, a couple other. But yeah, there I sent them in your PlayStation. Oh, and this too. But I'm not getting rid of this motherfucker. Yeah, this too. But I'm not selling that. They ain't worth nothing. I thought they were, but they aren't. Okay, 500 apiece. That little... Yeah, that was in there, and he was going to throw it away. He was going to bust it up and throw it away. I'm like, fuck that, dude. Now, if you look, the right there where the top and the bottom separate, you can see there's a chip out of it. Right. Yeah, you would. It's pretty big. It's pretty big. You can notice it. But that chip out of it. But I ended up cleaning that up and giving it to my daughter-in-law because she lived in a house that had floors that looked identical to that. And when you put it in there, oh, it was so gorgeous in there. And she ended up moving, and she's like, "Here, I don't want this no more. You want it back?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Took it back. I could probably get like $300-400 out of that thing, but I'm not going to sell it. So, what are you playing? All right, let me. I'll come over. Oh, wait a minute. I got to do this. Mister, take your girl wants to race the resort circuit. So I'm going to fucking kill him on it. And of course, I may not, you know, he may be. Hacking? What are you talking about? Ah, this guy's got a Pagani. No, it's not a Pagani. A fucking Aston Martin. And the fucking BM, the black market fucking Aston Martin. Hold on, I'll be over in a minute. Now, see that right there? That right there tells you how I know that this guy here is a low level. Because I just did Resort Circuit in 128 something. And he was almost a lap down. That's how I know when people are like low level. He was only a 379, that's why. I should have pulled out my freaking G Wagon and raced him. Now I feel bad. Alright, I'm going to the garage now. Yeah, the wife asked me the other day, she's like, where's that game that you used to play that you can go to a strip club? I quit playing that motherfucker. She's like, why? I said, because I'm no good at it. I said, why would I play a game that I'm no good at?